Hi Libra, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of October 2021. I do want to thank you so much for joining me. I always love my Libra readings, but I also want to remind you in this moment to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But as I do the initial shuffling, we're going to pull from the Soul's Journey deck to begin. Keep in mind, general intuitive monthly read for the sign of my lovely Librans. So take what resonates, leave it doesn't for somebody else. And check out the other placements, the other readings on the channel for the other placements within your chart for more messages. Bear with me as I struggle. But with that said and done, let's get started. For my lovely Librans for the month of October 2021, money and career. Wow. There may be something that shocks you within your work environment or a financial obligation that sort of shocks you in one way, shape, or form throughout the month. Interesting. An unexpected expense, I feel the need to say. Okay, this feels right for Libra. Okay. All right. So I also feel I need to say watch Gemini's reading that I just did, because two of the three cards came up in theirs. And then Judgment at the bottom. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenge or challenges. I need to understand that there's going to be a level of judgment surrounding throughout the month, you know, whether it's coworkers, your boss, it could just be your employees, you know, judging you, or your clientele. It just feeling like people even outside of your work environment are judging you to a certain extent. Maybe due to a little bit of jealousy because you're starting to succeed or you're making changes that are benefiting you greatly. Okay. It's just the energy that came from Aquarius and Gemini's reading. And now from your reading, it's just like a month to be an air sign. All right. So health is on the board. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. That felt so dramatic when I read it. And so you might feel overly dramatic throughout the month to a certain extent, but in a powerful way, right? Feeling like the universe will push you to remember your individual health, mental, emotional, physical health, even your spiritual health. Don't forget to take care of oneself as you feel the need to work. Some of you, whether it's in September or in October, have taken on more work, more responsibilities, adding more onto your plate, even though you feel like you don't necessarily need to, or feeling as if, you know, it's just going to get you to that next level of success. But don't forget about your health all the meanwhile, okay? You got to take care of your beautiful Libran self. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And so, I mean, this card's coming out in a money and career read. Think about it. You're meant to succeed, and you're reminded of just that throughout the month. I feel like you don't need that reminder for whatever reason, but the love for what you do comes through. It bleeds into your work in a beautiful way. It's just your passion, your feistiness, your, I feel like discipline and sort of determination all shines through and leads you to success. You sort of seeing financial success come to be as your career is taken to another level. Some of you not working an ideal job for you, but feeling like you just know intuitively success is ahead for you in maybe a better career choice, or just feeling like you're in a stepping stone that is leading you to that success you deserve. Wow. Service, I feel good when I can help others. And this is the second card that came out in Gemini's, and I feel like you may have Gemini in your chart or somebody in your situation. It could be somebody you're helping, but a reminder throughout the month that you feel very fulfilled when helping others. Some of you deciding to switch up your career in general, add something onto your plate that helps other people to lead you to feel more fulfilled, or just to make an impact in one way, shape, or form. Some of you being reminded that some of the struggles you go through within your career or within your finances, you know, it's to help other people, whether, you know, you support a family, certain people in your life, or you just give back, you know, financially to, you know, donate or whatever the case may be. Some of you are reminded that your job is just a significant impact, makes a significant impact on certain lives in a beautiful way. What a powerful beginning. We're going to continue by pulling 6 tarot cards from the Light Seers Tarot deck. Okay? And so let's do some initial shuffling. It just feels like you are more than motivated throughout the month. One more shuffle. And I'm hearing nobody can stop a Libra. All right, so don't forget that. For Libra, to continue this monthly money and career read for October 2021. This feels right. So we're going to pull them right from the top of the deck. Wow. Okay. Pretty good energy. Feels quite split, actually. With the Lovers, I mean, we were talking about love with the Success card. As I struggle to say it, just a reminder to love what you do, even if that means having to make a change within oneself, within your routine or routines, or just making a change to your career altogether. It might intertwine with a financial choice moving forward. With the Six of Swords, a reminder that if you have to leave a job to love your career more so, then just do that. But make sure you trust your intuition all the meanwhile. Okay? Ace of Cups, and that was my wow reaction at the beginning. And so we're going to clarify these with the Mermaid Tarot. But I feel like you begin the month feeling quite abundant for one reason or another, feeling like the success that took place in September just continues through, or a change is starting to benefit you. Feeling like you are paying attention, or you're being pushed to pay attention to your health in one way, shape, or form, which leaves you it being easier to focus on the level of abundance you have in your life. For this Ace of Cups for Libra. Wow. And that one went right through the table. Bear with me. I feel like that's the one I need. Ace of Swords, as well as the Moon. And so I feel like there's going to be a focus on certain emotions that have come to be recently, as well as the Ace of Pentacles. We're going to go with 3. You feeling pushed by the universe to get your voice out there in one way, shape, or form, right? Even if it's a bit emotional at times. You might start off the month feeling a bit emotional, and then it kind of leads to a more abundant feeling, a more content feeling. With the 2 aces, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, you just being focused on a new beginning that maybe happened in September or is happening throughout the month of October, or maybe you're planning for it. Feeling like you're just very focused on improving your finances, paying off debt, while the meanwhile just kind of trying to implement your health into the situation all the meanwhile. Feeling like you're so damn focused on your abundance and what you want to achieve, your goals, that I feel like you're adding even more into the situation, that it could be a little bit difficult to remember to take care of yourself. The fact that the Moon's coming out aligned with the Health card, don't forget your emotional health all the meanwhile, okay? But I feel like the universe is reminding you to sing your own beautiful song, to get your voice out there in one way, shape, or form. You have a lot to say, and it's important. It will make an impact, okay? 4 of Cups. And so, bear with me. You make your way to the middle of the first half of the month, and there's a level of you not feeling something's working for you, whether it's your job that you're working currently, or an offer comes in, or you go on an interview and it's just like, that doesn't work for me for whatever reason. I don't need to accept something out of fear or out of sort of wanting a level of stability. Feeling like you know something's going to be successful even if there's a little slip up. Interesting. For some of you, it has to do with your business. What do we have for this 4 of Cups for Libra? I'm going to pull this one. 3 of Wands, and you just feeling ready to go for something new, or just ready to achieve something that you've had set in mind, or just feeling like something it's about time for it to be successful, right? Feeling like you put in a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work and effort, and so it's time for you to see that success, come to be. Feeling like you sort of know, and it's making it very apparent as to how much you're worth, right? Knowing what you have to offer a new job or your current job, and maybe asking for a raise, or just kind of seeing things fall into place as they're meant to in one way, shape, or form. Seeing a lot of 3s and 7s, I feel, even 1111 or 111 as a reminder of how lucky you are at this time, or how successful you're meant to be. King of Wands, to move on to the end of the first half of the month. And so I feel like you finish up the first half of the month feeling quite strong, that your presence, just like Gemini's, I feel like it was one placement after this in the monthly setup. You just feel very strong, sort of a bit healed to a certain extent. You might be very depleted within, but you're coming off a whole different feeling. feeling a bit depleted or maybe a bit emotional or just tired, but coming off very strong once again. For this King of Wands, a reminder that you feel stronger when you help other people, right? And that's a beautiful realization or reminder. So we have the Emperor coming out, and so it's you sort of planning in a strong, confident way for a new beginning or for your bright future. A lot of you thinking thoroughly about certain financial investments you're ready to make. You can see the sort of stern look in both of these cards, in both of their faces, and that's how you're feeling coming off. Just try to loosen up just a little bit, I feel I need to say. As I struggle, you might have a lot of tension in your shoulders and your body in general. You don't want to come off in the wrong way, but I feel there's a very commanding kind of energy you have when you walk into a room, when you enter your work environment in general. Okay? The Devil. And so to make your way to begin the second half of the month, I feel like there's a potential that you are overworking yourself, or maybe some toxic energies that you're dealing with in, it could be outside of your work environment or within. But what do you have for this Devil card for Libra? This feels right. Six of Pentacles. And so it feels like all your hard work and sort of overworking yourself to a certain extent is going to pay off with a reminder of abundance, right? A gift of abundance in one way, shape, or form. Remember, that doesn't just have to be money. But I feel like you could just be dealing with a difficult energy within your work environment, whether it's your boss, a coworker, somebody that works for you, or it could be a difficult client of yours for your own business. Or it could just be somebody outside of your work environment once again, and then you're distracted by a gift of abundance from the universe. It just being a beautiful sort of distraction to remember how abundant you truly are as you move forward, okay? But being aligned with all of these cards for the Ace of Cups, again, just speaking upon the amount of abundance with the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups being aligned. Come on. It's just a month to be a Libra. And we're moving on to the Sun, and I feel like it's also, at this point in the month, there's a reminder that a new beginning that you began recently or about to or will throughout this month is meant to be successful and just financially rewarding in one way, shape, or form, okay? And so you make your way to the middle of the second half of the month and you're feeling truly happy. It's like the tension within your body is released. You're just, something succeeds or comes to be in a positive way, and you're like, hell yeah, I'm a Libra and I'm damn proud of it. You know, people who doubted me are going to start to feel some sort of way, you know, bow down to me. I feel the need to say, wow, that was dramatic, and I don't know where that came from. Let's pull a clarifier for this. There may also be a sort of a focus on completion in one way, shape, or form. You completing a job or a project related to your career that leaves you successful and happy. Or just thinking back to how you left a job and how much happier you have been since then. Or just more so you going from the Six of Pentacles moment in the month and that making you happy as well. With a helicopter / plane going by, ready to fly towards your success. And didn't I say in the beginning, you might be a little shocked at certain points in the month? Okay, not these two. I feel like it's the two that went on the floor. Okay, so wow. So I'm going to go with these ones. Bear with me. Wow, that really alerted me. It was very alerting. You may also struggle with your wording to a certain extent, but we have two tens paired with the Sun card. So it's all about completion, new beginnings. You know, we have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, reminding you that you're emotionally committed to succeeding moving forward to the goals you have set in place. And there's a new goal you may want to put in place when it comes to your finances, whether it's a purchase or, you know, when it comes to your career that you feel emotionally tied to, right? But a reminder that you are financially abundant moving forward, and that's the way it's meant to be as a Libra. But being aligned with the Four of Cups and the Three of Wands, it's you just remembering that you know your self-worth, right? You know what you have to offer when it comes to a job, an opportunity, a business that you're getting off the ground. And you just understand that it's time to move forward in a confident manner. It's time for you to understand that you deserve a level of financial comfort, happiness, and abundance. This is just such a positive reading. Finishing up, we have the 10 of Wands. And it's interesting because that was one of the ones I chose not to put out for the clarification for the sun, but you end the month feeling like things are just a bit heavy for whatever reason. Let's clarify this one. For the Ten of Wands for Libra, those are not it. Bear with me. Cards are just flying in your reading for Libra for the Ten of Wands. The Magician in reverse. Interesting. Feeling like the end of the month, there's something that becomes apparent, whether it's a personal habit of yours or maybe an energy you're surrounded with, or maybe for some of you, it's a dead-end job. You know, feeling like your side hustle is more successful or just more meant to be for you. And just reminded that you deserve a level of justice as you make your way into the month of November. But you just feeling like there's an energy that's a bit cold or just hindering you in one way, shape, or form. Or it could just be the job. Feeling like you need to make some sort of change or adjustment towards the end of the month to turn this in the upright, to utilize your beautiful Libran mind to manifest what you desire, right? At times feeling like you go from such success and abundance to doubting what's ahead, right? You might reach a small obstacle at the end of the month that leaves you doubting things to a certain extent, or you might feel like it's just been a huge struggle up until this point. But let the majority of this month be a reminder of what you deserve. Align with the Emperor and the King of Wands. You just feeling sort of, it's like a little slip up in your hope when it comes to what you're giving birth to or planning for. And you'll be reminded to just let go of that fear, that's sort of lack of hope once again, and just bring it back to a positive and optimistic way of being, as things will just start to fall into places they're meant to, okay? For Libra, to wrap up this monthly money and career read, this was an intense reading. Achievement, win the award, accolade, or contract. So I feel like there are some Libras out there who will sign an important contract, whether it's a financial commitment or a contract for your job, your career, as well as Labyrinth, transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, enlightenment, and you just feeling very fiery throughout the month in general, just passionate. And so I just feel like it's a month where you're reminded, again, you're meant to succeed, you're meant to achieve what you have, you know, your mind set on, your heart set on, and to just raise your vibration as you make your way through the month, overcome any small obstacles, and just do what you have to do to succeed as a Libra. All right, beautiful reading as always. I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Libra.